So still no running videos available, guys, because of this snowing now. It's never going to go away, ever. It's going to snow all year. Hey guys, welcome back to Tamiya Legends, and once again, thank you for stopping by. So this is Monday mail call. Just wanted to show you what's arrived over the last week or so. So straight away, you can see these three cars, and then we've got a load of other little parts. So let's just have a look at them. Right, so these are the cars that have turned up. So first of all, we have the first Tamiya F1 car that I've ever had. This is an F104, which I'll make a standalone video about because it's a really cool piece of kit. The second one we got is another F1 car, but this is Tamiya's original chassis on the F102, and that's a stunning looking car. So again, I'm going to do a separate video on that. The third car, so a massive shout out to Darren, who was one of my subscribers, who sent this Tamiya Blazing Star to me for free. So if you've watched the DF01 custom video I did, this is a car I'll be using to pretty much turn into a Top Force whilst doing my Top Force into a Top Force Evolution lookalike. So that's going to be really cool. So that's the three cars we've got. Next up, Darren, who's kindly sent me the Blazing Star, sent me this HPI Saturn 20 turn brushed motor as well. It looks absolutely brand new. Never run one of these, but it's always great for this channel to have new motors. Obviously, it's a 20 turn, so it's just a step, well, a couple of steps up from a standard 540. So I'm super looking forward just to sticking that in a Tamiya and just seeing what it does. Cheap and cheerful motor, and you're supposed to get half decent performance. I'll be very keen to see if it outperforms the Tamiya Sports Tuned. That's kind of what I want to try with that. So that's that. And then we've got some electronics that have turned up. So in one of the cars I've got this almost brand new 1060 electronic speed controller. So it's always nice to have these. A lot of people think the black ones are clones of Hobbywing. They're not. They're all made by the same manufacturer. But I'm not going to go into that because it's a minefield. Anyway, so that's great. So we'll get that in a car. Then we've got a couple of vintage speedos, which is awesome. So we've got this Novak Rooster. Now I need to Google the specs on these, but these are real old school speedos. I love them. Obviously brushed. So I need to test them, make sure they're working, but that's a cool thing. It's a big one, that though. And then we've got this bad boy, which is a Tekin, or Tekin, I don't know how you pronounce it. Again, it's got all the instructions and stickers and capacitors and wires. It's got everything with it, and heat sink. So that's going to be super cool. That could be a top spec speedo, brush speedo, but as I say, we need to test it first and make sure it's working. So that's that. We've also got a Tamiya driver figure that turned up. I've actually got no plans to use this at the moment, but it's always nice to have one to maybe put in a buggy in the future. So that's that. And then we get on to, before I show you that, we've got, I had to order some reproduction Optima Mid decals from MCI Racing. This is the first time I've ordered from MCI and gone for the gloss finish, and I've got to say, it is awesome. It makes a hell of a difference. Really shiny, bold colours, and cheap as chips. So obviously, quite difficult to get the real thing nowadays. And unfortunately, the Optima Mid I have, I can't save the decals because I have to take them all off to improve on the body shell. But it's going to look awesome when it's finished. So that's that. And then we've got some bits are starting to turn up for the Tamiya Top Force Evolution clone that I'm doing. And on the back of that, the Blazing Star conversion to Top Force. So I've got some bits turning up. So this is the J Top Force parts tree, which is an absolute must when you're doing a conversion. It comes with the two brackets that mount the gearboxes onto the FRP. I think it's that one. And you also get your battery stairs that goes on the chassis. And I think the steering arms are somewhere. I don't know if I need to use them, but that's a must. What else we got? We found this hop-up set on eBay, and I got this for £20, so I'm well chuffed about that. So this is a Tamiya Evo turnbuckle set. Although it doesn't say Evo on it, it is. I googled the part number. So as I say, quite rare to find these. You get a couple of packs on eBay, but some are silly prices. and obviously it has the knuckle in the middle of a turnbuckle with a little Tamiya spanner. So that's absolutely awesome. I'm well chuffed I got that. And before I show you, and then the reproduction Top Force Evo decals have turned up. Again, I went with the gloss finish. Got to be honest, these don't look as good a quality as the Optima mid, but it all depends on the scans that MCI have available at the time, you know. And I know Nathan does a lot of work at MCI to, you know, improve these all the time. Anyway, they do look great, and obviously when they're cut out and on the car, they're going to look awesome. The only downfall is the original Evo Tamiya decals. This was like the screen. It has this nice silver rim around it, but it wasn't jet black. It was like a semi-transparent. So when you sprayed the shell, you left it transparent, and then obviously when the clearish film went over. Anyway, we haven't got that, so it's black. Not too bothered because it does look great in black as well. And finally, look at these bad boys. Brand new Impact Tamiya Top Force high caps. These are getting so rare now. I'm so chuffed. I actually knew someone on the Facebook group who had a couple of sets, and I kept it to myself until I needed them, and then I contacted him and he was quite happy to send them to me. So I'm well chuffed with that. If you know about high caps, they came out on the Tamiya Egress originally, and they're probably Tamiya's most iconic damper set. I'm not saying they're the best, but they're probably the most iconic. They used them on a couple. Well, I'm saying they used them on a couple. They went on the Egress and then the Top Force Evo. There might be other buggies, but I don't think there is. Anyway, as you can see, brand new, so I'm well chuffed with that. The springs have this yellow colour to them, so I can't use these springs. So I'm hoping that the standard Top Force springs will go on these, and it'll look better when it's on. So that's that, and we've got all the carbon bits coming very soon, but I'll do another mail call on that. Lots of other bits on the way as well. So that's pretty much it, guys. So that was Monday mail call. So once again, thanks for watching. If you are new to this channel, if you can please consider liking and subscribing to support us, that would be awesome. And as always, most importantly, happy arseeing.